Hello friends, good afternoon. After a long time I am making this new video. So basically this video I am making to discuss on the exit strategy. Specifically I will be talking only about exit strategy in this video. So basically depending upon the scenario and the strategy what you are taking position, like somebody is taking a position for the swing and momentum play, so then what should be our exit strategy, and if somebody is taking or buying a stock for positional or for a long term, then what should be the exit strategy. So these both scenarios we will discuss with the examples. And guys, one thing I want to make it very clear to you, you can't mix these strategies and your view about the stock. If some stock you have purchased or taken a long position, keeping in mind to play a swing or a momentum play, so then you don't need to mix that stock with your core stock, and then you shouldn't think that okay, can I consider this stock for 2x or 3x, or for a long term arrangement. So you need to keep these approaches entirely separate, the swing and the momentum, and then long term and the positional. So then only you will be able to make the decisions when you want to exit, or else you will always have that confusion, when there is a sell signal is there. Like example, you have taken a stock for a swing and momentum and the sell signal triggered, and then you will have a confusion, okay, what I should do now, shall I wait, shall I consider this one for long term positional. Then if that stage, if you want to consider as a long term stock, then you can't apply the exit strategy for the swing and momentum. So then you need to consider a different strategy which is for the positional and long term. So you need to keep these two strategies entirely separate, and then you will be able to take this decision. And second, these strategies or the exits point what I am going to discuss with you with the examples, this is exactly same thing I am practicing now on a daily basis in my trades. I am sharing my experience with you, and this exit strategy or a buying strategy, whatever we will discuss in this video, will be just an educational purpose. I want to share my knowledge with you guys. I am not telling you to exactly follow the same strategy, or whatever the stocks we are going to discuss in this examples we will discuss in this video, to buy the same stock or exit the same stock. No, this is just an educational purpose, as you many of you have requested to make a video on the exit strategy, so I am making it. So I want to make it very clear to you guys. So please use your own logics, use your own experience, and then take a decision. You don't need to use the exact same strategy for your approach as well. Okay, let's begin, guys, then. So what is basically our exit strategy criteria? So this is our exit strategy criteria. So we will be using a time frame of daily chart, and I will show you some more tricks also in technicals, how I see whether the stock is getting weak, or whether the steam is going to finish. I will show you some examples on the chart. But to take a decision whether to exit or not, we will be using a daily time frame. So the first criteria is, whenever the stock has rallied, okay, and when the first signal comes, which is the parabolic SAR, which is the main component of our junior KG strategy. So if the parabolic SAR gives you a sell signal, I just go ahead and book my 50% profit on that day, and I will keep 50% and trail my stop loss. So next day, say example, stock falls further and closes below 8 EMA. You can use any EMAs. You can, if you want, somebody want to use 9 EMA, somebody want to use 13 EMA, you can change it. but I use 8 EMA. I will show you the example also why I use this particular 8 EMA. So next day, if the close below 8 EMA, so then straight away I will go ahead and reduce my further 25% in that one. So the day on which the PSR gave me a sell signal 50%, next day if the stock closes below 8 EMA, then again 25%. So 75% I am booking my profit over there, and then I will hold with my position with another 25%. And if the stock falls further and closes below 21 EMA or sometimes 50 EMA, then I will go ahead and book my another 25% balance also, so that I am out of that particular trade 100%. But on a first day itself, if the parabolic SAR gives you a sell signal and it closes below 8 EMA, so two triggers are at the same time, then I would go ahead and I would exit almost like 75%. I will exit on the first day itself. I will not divide into two, because both the triggers are at the same time on the same day, so I might go ahead and book 75%. So because see, my strategy is entirely different. I want to churn my capital very fast, so that's the reason I keep on booking my profit. And you know that we have so many good opportunities coming every day, so I just keep on rotating my capital every day basis. So if somebody want to book only 50%, they can do it and hold the 50% for close below 21 or 50 EMA. It's that's the reason I'm saying no need to use the strategy as it is. You can just tweak the strategy as per your approach and how you want to play the trade. Yeah, so this is basically for the swing and the momentum play. When I am buying any stock, keeping in mind that I want to play this swing or a momentum, and keep it in mind when you say swing and momentum, so the stock you will be keeping maybe 1 week, 2 week or 1 month, till the time the stock is trading in a uptrend. Still the stock has a very good strong uptrend movement, you will be holding it. You don't confuse that, I want to keep this stock for 6 months, 1 year and 2 year. That is definitely not a swing and momentum strategy. Yeah. Then in the red, what I have mentioned here is after entry. Say like example, on Monday you take a position after you do all the study, and as per the junior KG strategy, if you take a position in the stock, and even though you have did all your studies, everything, we never know, market is always supreme, the stock goes against you, and the stock next day the stock falls 5%. So I will not wait for any sell signal to be triggered over there. If the stock is giving me a 5% loss next day itself, I will exit it. I will get out of that particular stock, and probably I will go with another trade whichever is available. So that is a simple formula I have. Okay. So today I purchase a stock, and next day if the stock falls 5% or more, I will exit from that stock. Then the last one is the positional or a long term exit strategy. So this is basically, I want to explain you, so I didn't put more content here. It's close below weekly candle. So I'll show you how or what I do for my core portfolio stocks. Yeah. So these are some of the criteria, guys. You can keep it in mind for your exit strategy. Let's straightway go to the charts now. Okay, so this is our chart. So I will share few examples with you guys. So first one is, say recently, I will share the examples which I have taken a trade, and then I have taken the exit strategy. So basically Gujarat Alkalis. Okay, so this is the Gujarat Alkalis chart. So on 11th of March, as per the junior KG strategy, this gave us a very perfect and very low risk entry. So you can enter here at this position around 700, and then your stop loss can be this. Just close below this candle on a day time frame, you are out of the trade. Your stock is, your SL is so small. Okay, after this, as the stock is progressing, so once this level is broken, I added a second trench here. Once this level is broken, I added my third trench here. Okay, so now let's go and see how the trade went. So from here, on 7th of April, if you can see, parabolic SIR has given a sell signal, plus the stock has already closed below 8 EMA. This green line is 8 EMA here. So for me, it was very clear decision to go ahead and book the 50% profit, because already I was sitting at, say like here, already I am sitting at 22%, 23% profit. Okay, so I will book my 50% over here, and I will hold for 21. This line is 21 EMA, so I will hold it. But what happened next day? Again, 2 days the stock went up, and third day again it closed below this 8 EMA with such a big red candle. So again I reduced my 25% here. So currently I am in this trade with my 20% 25% position. So 75% I booked it here. But okay, you can book 50% also, and you can hold the balance 50%. And then if you want, you can, once this stock closes below this 21 EMA, you can exit from there, or maybe you can put another EMA of 50 EMA, and then you can exit from that position. Because if any stock goes below 21 EMA, then it's, I think there is no point in staying in that particular stock. You can always re-enter in that stock. Next one was GMDC. Yeah, so basically if you see here, if you can go to my posts also, I posted this chart on, I think already here, almost on 6th of January I posted this chart here, and since then I went on and adding the position. Sometimes I'm booking small profits, and then again I'm once I get a buy signal, again aggressively I am buying, because the stock is in a very strong uptrend here. So if I see here, once I this happened here, the stock rallied, and then stock came down and it took a support of 21, and then again stock rallied. So it very clear and evident, the the psychology of this particular stock is, the stock goes up for few days, and then it pullbacks for 21 EMA, takes 21 day EMA support, and then again the stock rallies with a full force. So when I got to know on a technical study this is what is happening, so I know that how to play this stock. So from here I'm in this particular trade and aggressively adding every pullback and as the stock goes up. So coming to the exit strategy, what I did here, so if say example, if I consider this signal of 24th March, if somebody would have entered here, example, at this level, and if you see on 12th of April, parabolic SIR only given the sell signal, but the stock is above 8 EMA. So without thinking much, you can go ahead and book your 25% profit here, because the stock has rallied a very extended position right now. Almost if you see from here, within such a short time, the stock has rallied almost like 185%. So almost like a double the stock is. So here, as soon as the parabolic SIR given a sell signal, just go ahead and book your 25% position. Or if you are sitting at such a big profit, you can go ahead and book a 50% profit also here, and you can stay with 50%, and because the stock is just again above 8 EMA, nothing is happening. So if next day, like next week, Monday, Tuesday, if the stock closes below this level, below 8 EMA, so probably I will go ahead and book another 25%, and I will wait and see if the stock is closing below 21 EMA. But if the stock comes, takes a support of 21 EMA, and then again if I see after taking a support, if some green bullish candle, then I will go ahead and start adding the tranches aggressively from here, because the history says that it takes a support of 21 EMA and then it starts up rally. So I will go ahead and start adding the tranches aggressively. So when the stock moves up, so my average price will be on a very lower side. Yeah. So this is how I play with this one. One more Adani Power. Okay. Again, if you see, exactly on this day of 23rd March, I already posted in the group that I have initiated a long position here, and see that you are taking a position here, and your stop loss is, you are taking position at 129 and your exit is 124. Such a small stop loss, and then you know that the way the stock has rallied, and that every day as the stock was going up, I went on adding the position, adding the tranches aggressively in this stock, because the stock was so strong, the volumes were so strong. Every day I have added the tranches, every day. And then this 2 days the stock gave a 5% lower circuit, and then this day again, even though stock opened in lower circuit, but again immediately it again went upper circuit 5%. But that day the parabolic SAR has already given me the sell signal. So I think I didn't exit on that day. Next day, when this candle formed and the parabolic SAR again, it was in the sell signal, I already booked my 50% here, because as I told you, I am happy with small profits. So this is 80% profit, guys. In such a short term, 80% profit, I can't imagine, if people are not happy with this profits also, I don't know what they want. But I am pretty happy, and I'm thankful to the market that I was at 80% profit and I booked 50% profit over here already. Okay, because the stock is above 8 EMA and only parabolic SAR has given. I am still holding the position here of 50% in this one. Okay, but I can see now with the technical structure, somehow I feel that stock is little bit getting steam is getting little bit on a lower side. So keep a watch. If this stock closes below 8 EMA next week, I think I would go and further reduce it, maybe 25-30% another, and very low position I will hold it for few more days, but I will reduce it if it closes below 8 EMA Monday. So this is one of the another good trade I have taken last week, I think last week. So this is how you need to use your exit strategy. You can't if you are following a process or a system, if that system tells you sell signal has been triggered, so obey that one, respect to that sell signal and take a decision. You don't try to use your own other logics and other emotional parameters, so that no, probably next day the stock might go up, or this will happen, that will happen, somebody has said in the news that something is going to happen, government policy is this. No, if you are following a process, if the exit strategy has triggered, just take the decision as per the policy and as per the process and book the profit. If next day if the stock goes up, no problem at all, you can always re-enter the stock. You might be just losing 1 or 2% of that initial move of the stock, but within after that you will immediately you will be able to enter that stock, but it would be good that you book the profit as per your process. नहीं तो क्या होगा, वो हर बार आप हमेशा वो कन्फ्यूजन रहेगा, हमेशा वो एम्बिग्यूटी रहेगी. मुझे खुद वो तकलीफ होती थी कि मैं जब देखता था अरे स्टॉक कितना चल चुका है, अभी और इसके ऊपर जाएगा, अभी होल्ड करता हूँ थोड़े दिनों के लिए, एंड देन वो थोड़े दिनों के लिए जब मैं सोचता था देन वो स्टॉक नीचे नीचे आने को शुरू, और ये 80% मेरा जो प्रॉफिट है वो जाके 30%, 25%, और कभी कभी फिर वो कॉस्ट टू कॉस्ट में भी निकलना पड़ता है. तो इसके लिए बहुत स्ट्रिक्टली मैं अपना एग्जिट स्ट्रेटजी अभी फॉलो करता हूँ. या उसके अलावा देन विच ट्रेड आई हैव मैंने लिया था. ओके, मुझे अभी याद नहीं आ रहा है कि और कौन सा मैंने एग्जिट किया है. हाँ, ओके, नायका. ओके, ये यहाँ पे मैंने इसके अंदर एंटर किया था अराउंड 1490 डे क्लोजिंग पे, और यहाँ से यहाँ तक आई वॉज एंजॉइंग, सो ऑलमोस्ट लाइक 24%. और एक चीज़ मैं अपने बारे में बताता हूँ आपको कि जब मैं देखता हूँ कि ये स्ट्रॉन्ग अप ट्रेंड शुरू हो चुका है स्टॉक में, तो मैं हर दिन या एवरी ऑल्टरनेट डे इसके अंदर मैं ट्रांचेस ऐड करना शुरू कर देता हूँ. आप देखते रहो कि काफ़ी बार मैं पोस्ट करता हूँ कि एडेड ट्रेंच, तो लोग सोचते रहेंगे ये क्या है, मतलब ये हर दिन कैसे ट्रेंच ऐड कर रहा है. यस, बिकॉज जब अगर स्टॉक आपका आपके डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है और स्ट्रॉन्ग मूवमेंट दिखा रहा है, तो क्यों आपको ट्रेंच नहीं ऐड करना चाहिए, क्यों आपको नए नए अपॉर्चुनिटीज ढूंढने की ज़रूरत है. इसी में आप ट्रेंच ऐड करो और पूरा रैली प्ले करो. सो इसमें आई वेंट ऑन एग्रेसिवली एडिंग द ट्रेंच, और on this day on 12th April I exited 50% from this. एक तो रीज़न ये था कि ये इसका रेजिस्टेंस एरिया था, ये रेजिस्टेंस एरिया ऑलरेडी पहले ही मैंने मार्क करके रखा हुआ था. तो जैसे ही ये रेजिस्टेंस एरिया के पास आया स्टॉक, यू कैन सी ये इसने रेजिस्टेंस लिया और एकदम बड़ा सा एक रेड कैंडल बना दिया, और उसी दिन आप देखोगे तो मेरे पैराबोलिक एसआर ने मुझे सेल सिग्नल दिया. बट लेकिन स्टॉक ने मुझे पूरी तरह से एग्जिट होने का सिग्नल नहीं दिया, क्योंकि स्टॉक ने 8 EMA के ऊपर क्लोज दिया. तो मैंने यहाँ पे अपना 50% बुक कर लिया ऑलरेडी. ओके, और दूसरे दिन भी अगर आप देखोगे तो एक छोटा सा ऑलमोस्ट लाइक इन्वर्टेड हैमर टाइप स्ट्रक्चर बनाया है स्टॉक ने, बट लेकिन अभी भी स्टॉक जो है 8 EMA के ऊपर है. तो इसके लिए मैं इसके अंदर मेरा अभी हाफ पोजीशन होल्ड किए हुए हूँ. अगर ये मंडे को या नेक्स्ट वीक में 8 EMA के नीचे क्लोज दे देता है तो मैं इसके अंदर प्रॉफिट बुक कर लूँगा. ओके, और एक चीज़ मैं बताना चाहता हूँ गाइज, ये एग्जिट स्ट्रैटेजी हो या एंट्री स्ट्रैटेजी हो, आपको थोड़ा बहुत टेक्निकल्स का नॉलेज होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. यू शुड हैव अ नॉलेज ऑफ टेक्निकल स्टडीज़. तो उससे क्या होता है, उससे आपको डिसीजन लेने में आसानी होती है. इंडिकेटर्स आपको एक चीज़ एक इंडिकेट करते हैं, एक सिचुएशन को एक इंडिकेट करते हैं, एक ट्रेंड को बताते हैं. बट लेकिन अगर आपको थोड़ा बहुत टेक्निकल स्टडीज़ की जानकारी है, टेक्निकल स्किल्स आपको पता है, चार्ट पैटर्न्स आपको पता है, तो वो आपको एक एडेड एडवांटेज देते हैं कि वो पोजीशन लेना है या नहीं लेना है, या एग्ज़िट करना है या नहीं एग्ज़िट करना है. तो मेरे हिसाब से आप थोड़ा बहुत टेक्निकल की जानकारी को कहीं से भी यूट्यूब हो या कोई कोर्स हो, किसी तरीके से आप वो लो, तो वो आपको आपके ट्रेडिंग जर्नी में काफ़ी हेल्प होगा. ओके, तो यहाँ पे जो मैं बात कर रहा था कि आपको एक ट्रिक बताता हूँ. तो ऐसे सिचुएशंस में आपको एक चीज़ आप कर सकते हो, आप डेली टाइम फ्रेम के बदली आप उसको 4 आवर्स का टाइम फ्रेम पे चेंज करो. ओके, तो आपको एक सिनेरियो पता चलेगी कि इस स्टॉक में मुझे क्या करना चाहिए. आप देखोगे ये स्टॉक ने इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग रैली दिया यहाँ पे, और पूरी तरह से जाके पहले तो ये जाके रेजिस्टेंस को हिट किया, ओके। और एक सेकंड बात यहाँ पे ये हुई कि ये जो ब्लैक लाइन दिख रहा है आपको, ये है इसका 200 ईएमए। तो स्टॉक, दो चीज़ें यहाँ पे, एक तो ये रेजिस्टेंस लेवल ऑलरेडी इसका है, सेकंड ये रेजिस्टेंस लेवल इसका 200 ईएमए है, तो ये और ज़्यादा चिंता की बात है। तो स्टॉक ने ये दोनों चीज़ों को रिस्पेक्ट किया और वहाँ से स्टॉक रिवर्स आ गया, ओके। ये मेरा और एक पॉइंट था जिसकी वजह से मैंने 50% यहाँ पे बुक किया। बट लेकिन हुआ क्या, स्टॉक नीचे आया 4 आवर्स के चार्ट पे 21 ईएमए का सपोर्ट लिया, और ये अभी 200 ईएमए के नीचे है, ओके। अभी मैं वेट कर रहा हूँ, आप देख रहे होगे कि यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी मैंने एक लाइन मार्क करके रखा हुआ है, ये मेरा एक्चुअली अलर्ट लाइन है। जैसे ही स्टॉक 200 ईएमए के ऊपर क्लोज देगा 4 आवर्स के चार्ट पे, जैसे ही ये स्टॉक इस लेवल को ब्रेक करेगा, ये रेजिस्टेंस लेवल को, इमीडिएटली मैं अपना एक बड़ा सा लॉन्ग पोजीशन इसमें इनिशिएट कर दूंगा। ऑलरेडी मेरे पास पार्शियल क्वांटिटी है और इसके अंदर एडिशनल क्वांटिटी मैं बाय करना शुरू कर दूंगा, क्योंकि अगर ये स्टॉक ने ये लेवल को क्रॉस कर दिया, 200 ईएमए को क्रॉस कर दिया 4 आवर्स पे, देन ये स्टॉक जो है फिर आगे अच्छा खासा रैली लेगा। ये मैं क्यों बोल रहा हूँ, क्योंकि मेरे को थोड़ा सा टेक्निकल का नॉलेज है, तो बेस्ड ऑन दैट आई एम टेलिंग यू कि फिर ये स्टॉक जो है कैन गो फॉर अ फर्दर अप मूव, ओके। सो दिस इज वन मोर रीजन रिगार्डिंग दिस एग्जिट, ओके। आपको और एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ डेल्टा कॉप का, ओके। सो ये है डेल्टा कॉप का चार्ट। ये पिछला पुराना सब छोड़ देते हैं। एज पर आवर जूनियर केजी स्ट्रैटेजी, इस दिन इसने मुझे बाय सिग्नल दिया, ये यानी अराउंड 270 के करीब मैंने यहाँ पे मेरा लॉन्ग पोजीशन इनिशिएट कर दिया। अगर आप इस दिन देखोगे तो बाय सिग्नल दिया है, क्रॉसओवर होने को है, और इनफैक्ट यहाँ पे इस दिन देखोगे तो क्रॉसओवर नहीं हुआ है, बट आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड कि जिस तरह से ये वॉल्यूम्स और वो चीज़ें आ रही हैं, एमएसडी ने बाय सिग्नल दे दिया था, तो मैंने इसी दिन ले लिया था पोजीशन, और फिर यहाँ से मैं इसको होल्ड करके बैठा था अराउंड यहाँ तक, अराउंड कितना 23%। ऑन 5th ऑफ अप्रैल स्टॉक ने पहली बार सेल सिग्नल दिया, यानी पैराबोलिक एसआर ने मेरा पहले सेल सिग्नल दिया, तो मैंने यहाँ पे जाके 25% ही मैंने बुक कर लिया। आई बुक माई 25% ओवर हियर। नेक्स्ट डे अगर आप देखोगे तो स्टॉक ने इमीडिएटली अप ट्रेंड ग्रीन कैंडल बनाया, और आप देखोगे तो पैराबोलिक एसआर इमीडिएटली चेंज हो गया नेक्स्ट डे, और उसने वापस उसको सेल सिग्नल को बाय सिग्नल में कन्वर्ट कर दिया। तो आई डिडंट डू एनीथिंग, आई वाज थिंकिंग कि ओके अभी ये स्टॉक जो है वापस से यहाँ से अप ट्रेंड करेगा। तो मैं क्या करता हूँ, अगर जब मैं एग्जिट करता हूँ ना, तो देन आई विल जस्ट मार्क वन लाइन हियर। तो मेरी अभी एंट्री या एडिंग अ ट्रेंच विल बी आफ्टर द स्टॉक क्लोजेस अबव दिस लाइन। तो नेक्स्ट डे इवन दो स्टॉक ने पैराबोलिक एसआर ने बाय सिग्नल दिया, बट इस लाइन को हिट करके वापस आ गया। उसके बाद में भी स्ट्रॉन्ग रेड कैंडल बनाया, लेकिन पैराबोलिक एसआर बाय सिग्नल, अगेन अ डोजी बाय सिग्नल, लेकिन 11 अप्रैल को स्टॉक ने वापस से पैराबोलिक एसआर, ये जो रेजिस्टेंस लाइन था उसका, इसको क्रॉस नहीं कर पाया, और 11 अप्रैल को स्टॉक ने मुझे वापस सेल सिग्नल ट्रिगर किया। पैराबोलिक एसआर मेरा सेल सिग्नल में आ गया और स्टॉक ने 8 ईएमए के नीचे क्लोज दे दिया। तो यहाँ पे मैंने जाके एडिशनल और 25% को मैंने बेच दिया यहाँ पे। इनफैक्ट आई थिंक अनदर 50% मैंने यहाँ पे बेच दिया। तो 25 यहाँ पे और 50 यहाँ पे, या और उसके बाद में क्या हुआ, ऑन लास्ट आई थिंक 2 days बैक 13th अप्रैल को स्टॉक केम फर्दर डाउन एंड क्लोज्ड बिलो 21 EMA. So here I think I have gone and reduced my further position here, but I think I still have very minimum, I think almost 80% I have already reduced. I have only 20% holding here in this particular stock. So 80% or maybe more than 80% I have already exited. So trick here, how you can know whether the stock now is into going showing a weakness. Again, go back to the 4-hour chart. Why my chart is so slow today? Sorry guys, wait, I don't know, somehow trading review is very slow today. Okay, so here is the day when we started our rally. So this is the day when we took our position. So यहाँ से देखोगे आप तो स्टॉक ने यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक टॉप तक यानी ऑलमोस्ट 25-26% का रैली दे दिया है। और कभी भी आप देखोगे तो स्टॉक ने मतलब बहुत बड़े कैंडल्स बना के ये 8 EMA को क्रॉस नहीं किया है 4 आवर्स के चार्ट पे। और यहाँ पे पहली बार ऐसे हुआ कि ये स्टॉक ने इधर बड़ा सा एक रेड कैंडल बना के सेल सिग्नल मतलब क्लोज दिया 8 EMA के नीचे, और उसके बाद इस कैंडल को ये कभी भी क्रॉस नहीं कर पाया 4 आवर के टाइम फ्रेम पे। उसके बाद की सारी कैंडल्स उससे नीचे नीचे ही हो रही है, इवन दो उसके बाद इतना बड़ा इसने बुलिश ग्रीन कैंडल बनाया, बट अगेन वो कैंडल भी उससे नीचे ही रह गई। तो ये अगर आप स्ट्रक्चर देखोगे और आपको थोड़ा बहुत टेक्निकल का जानकारी है तो ये क्लियर दिखाता है कि यहाँ पे ये स्टॉक जो है अपना स्टीम लूज कर रहा है यहाँ पे, और उसके बाद रेड कैंडल्स बन रही है और वो लोअर लोज की तरफ ही जा रही है। और उसके बाद में आप देखोगे तो 4 आवर के चार्ट पे 8 EMA ने ऑलरेडी 21 EMA को क्रॉस भी कर दिया। सो इट्स अ वेरी क्लियर एविडेंट कि यहाँ पे आने के बाद में स्टॉक स्टार्टेड लूजिंग इज स्ट्रेंथ। एंड उसके बाद में आप देखो कि ऑन 11th अप्रैल दे डिक्लेयर्ड अ डे क्वार्टरली रिजल्ट्स, और वो क्वार्टरली रिजल्ट्स इतने ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं थे। सो अगर आप चार्ट पे देखोगे तो ये एक्चुअली रिजल्ट तो 11th अप्रैल को आया है, ओके लेकिन आप चार्ट पे देखोगे तो ये वीकनेस क्लियरली एविडेंट है उससे बहुत पहले, यानी 5th अप्रैल से ही ये स्टॉक ऑलरेडी वीक होना शुरू हो चुका था। तो लोग जिनको ऑलरेडी बहुत कुछ पता होता है वो लोग उसके पहले ही डिसीजन लेना शुरू कर चुके होते हैं। सो देयर मे बी लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु माइट हैव ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड एग्जिटिंग द स्टॉक कि भाई इनके जो क्वार्टरली रिजल्ट्स है वो इतने ज़्यादा स्ट्रांग नहीं होने वाले हैं, तो वो लोग ऑलरेडी यहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत अपना पोजीशंस ऑफलोड करना शुरू कर चुके होंगे। सो ये चार्ट आपको पहले ही बताना शुरू कर देगा कि वीकनेस आ रही है। और उसके बाद में देखो रिजल्ट डिक्लेयर हुआ और उसके बाद स्टॉक नीचे जा रहा है। मतलब ओके आई अंडरस्टैंड कि बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं गिरा हुआ है स्टॉक, मतलब रिजल्ट्स इतने भी ज़्यादा नहीं ख़राब थे। दैट्स अ रीज़न आप देखोगे तो वो कितना मतलब डेली 2%, 1%, 3% ही फॉल हो रहा है। अगर बहुत बुरे होते रिजल्ट्स तो वो मतलब 5%, 10% के हिसाब से गिरता, बट समहाउ द स्टॉक इज़ ऑलरेडी फॉलिंग डाउन। तो अगर मैं यहाँ पे देखूँ, अगर ये टॉप बना के ऑलमोस्ट 8%, 9% स्टॉक नीचे आ चुका है, तो आई एम गुड विद दैट। मैं अगर स्विंग और मोमेंटम प्ले कर रहा हूँ और मेरे टॉप से अगर स्टॉक 6-7%, 8% गिर चुका है और उसके बाद में फिर तो आई डोंट हैव एनी रीज़न टू नॉट टू बुक द प्रॉफिट इन दैट वन। तो मैंने इसलिए अपना प्रॉफिट बुक कर लिया है इसके अंदर। तो इस तरह से आप एग्जिट का ट्रिगर्स को यूज़ कर सकते हो और पूरा टेक्निकल उसको आप कंबाइन कर सकते हो आपके टेक्निकल स्टडी के साथ में। तो आपको वो हेल्प होगा, दैट विल हेल्प यू टू टेक अ डिसीजन इमीडिएटली कि मुझे क्या करना है, एग्जिट करना है या नहीं करना है। और एक स्टॉक जो लास्ट कपल ऑफ वीक या लास्ट मंथ में बहुत ज़ोरदार चला और लोगों ने अच्छा खासा पैसा बनाया, दैट इज़ GNFC। ओके आप देखोगे यहाँ पे ये इस दिन जब ये इतना अच्छा सा यहाँ पे ब्रेकआउट हो गया इस स्टॉक में, और ये स्टॉक ने अपने को जूनियर KG स्ट्रैटेजी के हिसाब से परफेक्ट एंट्री दे दी around 516. ओके, और ये 516 पे खरीदने के बाद में, इवन दो यहाँ पे स्टॉक डिंट स्टॉक गिव मी अ सेल सिग्नल, बट ओके, एज आई से दैट आई नो लिटिल बिट ऑफ टेक्निकल, तो मुझे पता था कि ये स्टॉक ब्रेकआउट देने के बाद में हियर नथिंग इज हैपनिंग, द स्टॉक इज कमिंग फॉर अ रीटेस्ट. ओके, तो ये ब्रेकआउट का लाइन है. ये स्टॉक यहाँ से मतलब मैंने बाय किया हुआ है अराउंड 200 512 या 510, एंड द स्टॉक फॉल टू सेम लेवल. तो आई वॉज नॉट इन अ लॉस. तो मेरे को उतना पैनिक नहीं था कि अरे स्टॉक क्या हो रहा है, नीचे आ रहा है, नहीं. सो आई वॉज बट वेरी क्लियरली आई वॉज एबल टू सी इट कि ये नथिंग इज हैपनिंग, द स्टॉक इज कमिंग टू रीटेस्ट द ब्रेकआउट लेवल. सो द सेम थिंग हैपन, उसने रिटेस्ट किया एंड नेक्स्ट डे से वो अगेन स्टार्टेड. जब ये कैंडल बनी यहाँ पे विथ सच अ ह्यूज वॉल्यूम, बुलिश कैंडल, अगेन माय पैराबोलिक अपना जूनियर केजी स्ट्रैटेजी gave a buy signal here. Here I increased my position to double, and then I went on with this entire rally here. So I can tell you from here I entered and till here, so 67%, 68% tak I was holding this entire rally. See, that's what I told you. You know, swing and positional trade usually means keeping a stock for 4-5 days or 10 days or maybe 1 week or 2 week. But no, if the stock I can see with my study कि ये stock is in a full uptrend, going above and above, there is nothing is stopping that. So I will enjoy this complete rally, you know, until unless I see that there is some it is losing some strength. So then what happened here, if you see on top, this kind of structure started forming. So first day, if you see on 6th of April, the kind of this candle formed here, this candle is not good. If somebody knows technical, they can understand this. At the top forming this kind of candle is a first sign that stock is going to take some pause here. I am not saying that the stock is going to fall from here. I am saying the stock is going to take some pause here, because the stock will never ever run up infinitely. Okay, it will take some breather, it will take some pause, it will consolidate for some days, and then it will start its next leg. तो वही हो रहा है. तो यहाँ पे जब ये स्टॉक ने यहाँ पे ये कैंडल बनाया टॉप में, तो मेरे लिए ये क्लियर था कि ये स्टॉक अब जो है अपना स्टीम लूज कर रहा है. बट सेल सिग्नल ट्रिगर नहीं था, तो आई डिडंट डू एनीथिंग. यहाँ पे भी कुछ नहीं, इवन दो द स्टॉक मेड अ रेड कैंडल, आई वाज होल्डिंग. बट ऑन दिस डे, ऑन 8th of April, my parabolic SAR, the first major sell signal trigger, I booked. Even though it is a small doji kind of green candle, I booked my I think 25% I booked it here. And next day, when again a parabolic SAR and the stock closed 8 EMA, again I booked another 25%. I think another 50% I booked over here, because I am sitting almost like from here to here, so almost 70%. I am a swing and momentum player, so 70% is like more than my expectation. I am happy to exit the complete position, but still I didn't exit the complete position. I am holding some position here. And then after that, if you see, parabolic SAR is still in the sell signal, but okay, the stock again trying to close above 8 EMA, but it is now since last 5-6 days, if you see, in a consolidation mode. So I don't know this consolidation how many days, probably next day, next week there may be some trigger and then stock starts moving up. So I have a very clear strategy. Above this line, if the stock gives me a close, immediately I will start adding my position in this stock, and again aggressively I will keep on adding the positions as the stock, if the stock is showing me the same rally, aggressively I will keep on adding my tranches in this stock. So if I go and see on the 4-hour chart, okay, so if you go on the 4-hour chart, So if you see here, this is what happened. The stock little bit rallied and then consolidated for few days here and then again a rally. So the same structure I am seeing right now here. The stock has given such a big rally. Now it's very clear, visible on the 4-hour chart. The stock is in a consolidation mode. The stock has not, it's only one day it closed below 21, but then again the stock is going up. But if you see the 8 EMA, the direction of the 8 EMA is now moving towards downwards. So that means in a near term or the shorter term, the stock is losing the strength. Or else if you see from here, from 25th of February, the 8 EMA is slanting completely 45 degrees. 8 EMA and 21 EMA completely in a 45 degrees going upwards. But here now both the EMAs are getting flat. 8 EMA is downwards and 21 is becoming flat, and both are trying to merge here. So that's very clear that the stock is going to take a pause for some days, which is almost like 5-6 days it has taken a pause, and next week if some good trigger comes, then probably this stock will show a up rally again. So this is how you need to play your exit strategy for the swing and the momentum. Don't confuse with the long term strategy. Okay. So now let's discuss about long term strategy. What should be the exit strategy for the positional stocks, or the stocks, if I feel that I want to keep it for 6 months or a year, then what should be my exit criteria. So this is what I am practicing for my those kind of stocks. So for that you need to go to weekly chart. Okay, see guys, as I tell you since the beginning, I try to keep my strategies simple. I don't complicate the strategies with multiple and big indicators and lot of logics and those things. I try to keep the strategy so simple that when you see on the chart, the decision should be very easy. So what I do for any stocks which I feel I want to buy it for a positional or a long term, so in that my buying strategy will be different, or maybe possibly I might buy it for a swing, and then later on I change my decision that I want to keep it for the core portfolio. So then I will change my exit strategy for that particular stock. Then I will not consider a swing or a momentum exit strategy for that stock. I will not look at that stock in that perspective. So now let's say example GNFC is the stock. I purchased it for swing and momentum, but later on, considering the uptrend and the rally and all those things, I might now think of that, okay, no, I want to consider this stock for the core portfolio. So then what should be my exit strategy here? Say like example, you entered it here. So this is where you entered your position after this breakout. So your initial, as soon as you purchase this stock, and you know that when you buy a stock for the positional or for the long term, so that time your SL percentage will be much more higher. Definitely in swing and momentum, as I say, maximum I keep it 5%. If the stock is giving me 5%, I exit. But in positional and in long term, definitely that may be more than 10% or maybe even 15% also. Okay. So say like example, you entered the position here around 400 rupees. So your stop loss will be this, just below the close of this. Okay. So in this strategy, you don't need to look at the stock every day. You have to look at the chart or your stock only on Friday. Okay. On Monday, Tuesday, if the stock is falling, you will not do anything. If the stock is falling 2%, 3%, 4% every day, Monday, Tuesday, you will not exit. You will hold the stock till Friday. Your decision should be on the Friday closing day only, maybe after 2 o'clock or after 2:30 only you will take a decision what to do, but that should be, timing should be after 2 o'clock and the day should be Friday. Okay. And if somehow you missed to take a decision or to act on that stock on Friday, then Monday morning is the first thing you will do it. Okay. So what you need to do it, I'll tell you. So say like example, you entered in this stock around 400 rupees. So your SL will be 332 rupees. So which is around, SL is around 17%. Okay. So that's way you need to hold it, because volumes are so strong, everything is fantastic. So you entered in this stock and you will hold it. But one more thing very important, this SL what I am saying around 330 rupees, you are not going to put this SL in a system. There may be possibility in a week, in a next week, there may be possibility there is a very big volatility in the market. So there may be a big wick will come down and it will hit your SL and then it will go up. So this is, you can just put it in your journal that what is your SL, but you will not put a GTT order or anything, then you will have a problem over there. Okay. So just keep this one in mind. So like you entered here at 400 rupees and then the stock rallied, then again it is consolidating, but it is not hitting your 330 rupees, still the stock is up. So then after that the stock gave a second breakout here. So at this level again you can add your second tranche aggressively, and then this SL, I will make it red color, this SL will come to below this candle. Okay. So once this week is finished, so your initial stop loss was 330 rupees, now your stop loss comes to this candle. So now your stop loss is almost 493 rupees. After that don't do anything. The entire week, if you see that the stock is falling, if you see that the stock has come till this level and then again it went up. Okay. But it didn't close below this level, so you will not do anything, you will just sit tight. Again 1 week pass, 2 week pass, and then third week again the stock gave a good uptrend rally. So if you see this again, this is a very bullish green candle, strong bullish candle with a strong volume. So next day, next week, that week Monday, again you can shift your SL to this level. So now initially your it was 492, now your stop loss is 514. Okay. So after that next week again there is a very strong bullish candle, so your SL is here. So now your SL is 518. Again entire week no need to look at the chart, no need to look at the market, nothing. Again Friday you come and see what is happening, nothing. Again there is a strong bullish candle has formed. So your stop loss from 586 to now your stop loss is 710, nothing doing. After that next week again this candle formed. This is basically called as a high wave candle, wherein the stock was little bit weak here, but again the volumes were pretty strong, the entire selling was absorbed. That's the reason you are seeing as a bullish candle here. So here you will not shift your stop loss to this here. Why? Because this is not a strong bullish candle here. Here there was lot of selling and buying was happening. So this week still your SL will be 705 only. After that next week again there is a strong bullish candle, so you shift your SL to this level, which is now your SL is 770. So initial your stop loss was 330, now your stop loss is 770, so which is almost double or more than double of that. Okay. And now what is happening since 2 weeks, this one inverted hammer is formed. then again there is one red hammer is formed. So these again, both these candles are indecisive candles, so you will not change your SL position to this level. Okay, so you still your SL will be this 768 only. So don't do anything, sit tight until unless your stock closes below this line. If next week there is a big fall happens and the stock closes below this red line, just go close your eyes and exit from this stock and enjoy this almost 100% profit. Okay, so this is how you need to use your exit strategy for the long term stocks. Let's see with these strategies the stocks which were in a very uptrend and which has almost like 2 times 3 times have given the returns, and if we would have used this strategy, probably whether we would have able to exit on timely. So let's say any IT stocks which has rallied very big way, it will be easier for me to explain. Okay, let's say Mindtree. Okay, this is this weekly chart of Mindtree. So if you see here, say like example, you entered it here, maybe December 2020. One more thing, guys, I forgot to mention. In this one, instead of along with that shifting the SL, you can make or you can integrate one more thing with this one, is the moving average. You can include here the moving average of, say, example 12. Why 12? The reason is 12 means 3 months. Okay, so that's a simple example of this one. You can use EMA of 21 also. The reason is 21 is basically almost like 6 months. Okay, so you can use moving average of 21 or else 12. So I think 12 is good enough to enjoy the complete rally on a weekly chart. So I use 12. So at this moment we will go ahead with that. So say like example, you entered it here at this level. As per your breakout strategy or whatever, you entered it here around 1854. So this is our entry. Okay, and this is your SL just below this candle. So let's say is your SL. So just 1850 plus, so 1709. So almost 60 rupees SL. Then what happened? Next day again a good candle has formed. So just bring this SL to your buying level. Okay, so now you are at the cost to cost. If even though the stock falls, you will get out at your cost to cost. So you will not incur any losses. After that, the stock started moving up, but the kind of candles forming are very indecisive or not really a very good strong candle. So don't do anything. Let the stock consolidate, but it is not hitting your SL. Anyways, the stock is giving you a profit. Here, if you see here, the stock really made a good strong bullish candle. So you can, on Friday, you just shift your SL here. So now initially your SL was 1717. Now your SL is almost 2120. Then again the stock started moving up, but if you see that again these are very small indecisive candles, so no need to do anything. Still your SL will be same. here again you see that stock made a very strong bullish candle. So your SL is now became 2525. So this is basically called as, guys, trailing your SL. Okay, so you don't need to worry, panic, or what will happen to my profit, what will happen to the market. You don't need to think anything. You just, your SL is 2525 now. Again, if you see here, the stock gave a good candle here, so shift your SL here. Now it is 2717. Again, 2 weeks the stock made a indecisive candles, so nothing doing. Here again, when it made a big bullish candle, shift, now your SL is 2909. Again, this is a bullish candle. Next week Friday, again your SL trailed to 3373. So here again 2 weeks there are indecisive candles. After that again there is a bullish candle. You shift your candle, our SL here. So now your SL is 3764. Next week again same, your SL is now SL is around 4175. So here in this week what happened, if you see here, there is a very big red bearish candle, but it didn't close exactly below the close of this one. It just came, it just closed below the closing of this bullish candle. So here still you can hold it, there is no problem at all, because it has not decisively closed below this bullish candle. Okay, but here is the example. If you would have put the SL in system, so say like your SL is 4162 of this close, so probably your SL would have hit here, because this the stock has little bit came down and then went up, closed up. So that's the reason I avoid putting the SL in the system. So again after that, the next week the stock made a bullish candle, but you will not because your SL is same, and here then again there is a bullish candle, shift your SL to now 4407. So after that there is a red bearish candle, but it's not hitting your, but it's not closing below your SL. But if you see here, there is a big red wick, lower wick has formed. So if you would have put SL in system of 4387, definitely you would have been stocked out, but it closed above, so you are still in the race. Again next week also there is a shelling pressure, but still you are in the race because the stock has not closed below your SL. And then after that again the stock made 2 weeks upper uptrend. So you can shift your, because this side you don't know yet, you are just seeing this side. So okay, so now your SL is becoming 4679. After that what happened, there is a indecisive candle happened, and after that there is a big red candle happened which breached your SL of 4712. So when you Friday, when you come and you see that there is a big red candle happened and which is closed below this candle of your SL, so you can go ahead and book your profit. So from where you started, so actually you started from here, so here to here, so almost what is this date, 8th March to 15th November. Yeah, so March to November, so almost 6-7 months you are holding this position, and after that you are exiting. But here one thing you can do it, why I said to use the moving average. So here you can go ahead and book your 50%, because when the stock is doing a up rally, so you will be adding a tranches aggressively, because the stock is in a very strong upward movement. So definitely every ATH you will be adding a tranches. So by this time you reached here, you are sitting at a very strong and a big profit over here. So here if you want to release some capital, once this close below this, you just go ahead and book your 50% and hold your 50% into this, and again the stock if you see here, it's not really making any big bullish candle after that, so no need to add anything. You will add tranche or position in this one only if the stock closes above this level. Once this level is broke, then only you will add your position here. But after that, if you see that the stock is consolidating, but even though it didn't break this red candle high also, and after that the stock has just gone down, and then since last November the stock is in the downtrend and the consolidation. So if you can take any example of any of the stock, and you will see that you can hold the stock without any panic or without any problem. Let's say Tata Elxsi. Whether in Tata Elxsi, whether it has given any sell, So like example, okay, here somewhere, like after this breakout of consolidation, if you enter here, so you can just keep a SL below of this small candle, because this candle is very small, so there is a very high probability that it might, because if say you entered it here, so if you see this is a very small candle, so you can keep your SL here rather than here. Okay, so your SL is 1650 and you entered at here around 1800, or maybe above this candle also. And after that, if you see, if you can just wherever the bullish weekly candle forms, just shift your SL to that. After that, it will never come and hit your SL. So after that, almost from here 18th Jan 21 to April, so almost 4 months the stock was in consolidation, but it is well above your SL, and in April it made a strong bullish candle, so you shift here. So initially your SL was 1600, now your SL is 2700. After that 2 weeks, then you can shift here, now your SL is 3200. After that the stock is in a consolidation, the bullish candle is here, so now your SL is 3722. So whenever these candles are forming, you don't need to worry until unless this is closing below your SL. Again, that how many, 1 2 3 4 5 6 weeks, almost 1.5 months the stock was in consolidation. Not to worry, just sit tight and then shift your SL to this 4359. Again, then 1 2 3 weeks stock is consolidation. Again shift here SL, then here, then here. So here what happens when your SL becomes 5842, 1 2 3 4 5 weeks, nothing happened. 6 weeks, 7th week after consolidation, it closed exactly at your level. So you can take a decision whether to book a 50% or to hold on. After that, nothing happened, and again stock made here closed above your SL level, and stock made a big bullish candle here, so you can shift your SL here. And after that, if you see that it went up, it came down, but it never actually decisively closed below your SL. So you are holding it here, and now your SL is this one. So now your SL is 7500 until unless the stock closes. If somebody have already shifted their SL to this level, because the stock has almost like how much from here to here, almost the stock is 500%, so 5x already the stock. So if you see here at this level, if somebody has shifted his SL here, so this SL is hit here, so you can go ahead and book 50% profit here, and still you can be in the race with 50% because the stock is well above the 12 EMA on a weekly chart. Or if somebody's SL is this one, they can just sit tightly, no need to worry about until unless this stock closes below that. But as the stock has already rallied 5x, so I would say this is the this should be the SL, and you can just book 50% over here and take out the capital, because you are almost 2 years in the stock, so you might have added multi times the tranches. So by this time you reached here, you may be the landlord, so you can book some capital over here. So this is how you need to play the exit strategy for the long term or the positional strategies. So this is it, guys, for the exit strategy. I think the video is very long, but I wanted to explain in detail about the exit strategy. So go through this video, and probably next week, or I don't know when I will get, I will arrange one live Q&A session, and then we can discuss if somebody has any queries on this exit strategy. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Bye.